All right, y'all. So I'm back with another Bible reading. I'm on Numbers 9 to Numbers 10, page 120 to 121, and I'm gonna just start right now. And again, I just have the same message because I know for me, I'm still struggling with lust a lot, and I'm trying my hardest to overcome it, and it is very hard. It is very difficult. But I know for a fact that everything through God is possible. If you have God on your side, you can do anything you want. It doesn't matter. Well, as long as as long as it's good, because I don't think God's gonna give you I don't think He's gonna give you something that you're gonna mess your whole life up with or anything like that. But just anything is possible with God, and I'm praying every day, and I'm kind of getting better at not lusting a little bit. Like I'm kind of getting better on being able to stop myself and realize bro, what am I doing? And it's making me feel a little bit better. It is. So I'm hoping I can keep going on this journey, and I'm hoping I can stay strong, and I'm hoping all of you guys can do the exact same. So I'm gonna start off on Numbers 9. Dedication of the Levites. Gold, and it was constructed according to the exact design the Lord had shown Moses. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Now set apart the Levites from the other people of Israel. Do this by sprinkling water of purification upon them, then having them shave their entire bodies and wash their clothing and themselves. Have them bring a young bull with a grain offering of fine flour mingled with oil, along with another young bull for a sin offering. Then bring the Levites to the door of the tabernacle as all of the people watch. There the leaders of the tribes shall lay their hands upon them. An Aaron with a gesture of offering shall present them to the Lord as a gift from the eternal nation of Israel, from the entire nation of Israel. The Levites will represent all the people in serving the Lord. Next, the Levites' leaders shall lay their hands upon the heads of the young bulls and offer them before the Lord, one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering, to make an atonement for the Levites. Then the Levites are to be presented to Aaron and his sons, just as any other gift to the Lord was given to the priests. In this way you will dedicate the Levites from among... I think that's dedicate. You will dedicate the Levites from among the rest of the people of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. After you have sanctified them and presented them in this way, they shall go in and out of the tabernacle and do their work. They are mine from among all the people of Israel, and I have accepted them in place of all the firstborn children of the Israelites. I have taken the Levites as their substitutes, for all the firstborn among the people of Israel are mine, both men and animals. I claimed them for myself the night I killed all the firstborn Egyptians. Yes, I have accepted the Levites in place of all the eldest sons of Israel, and I will give the Levites as a gift to Aaron and his sons. The Levites will carry out the sacred duties required of the people of Israel in the tabernacle, and will offer the people sacrifices, making atonements for them. There will be no plague among the Israelites as there would be if the ordinary people entered the tabernacle. And I think, again, a lot of people do say that this is very harsh, and it is. It is very harsh, but the thing is that God did make a deal with Moses, and he was telling, you can't say that he didn't warn the Pharaoh. He was letting bro know, if you keep doing this, it's going to be bad. And then, Moses told him, all right, then I'm going to leave, and it's going to be bad. And then a bunch of plagues happened, all this happened, so he warned him, but he still didn't want to change his ways. And that's a lesson even today. If you don't change your ways, it's going to get worse. So, and no matter what, I do think that maybe he was sparing these children because they would have had to grow up in a pretty bad place. They would have grown up around all these plagues, so maybe he was sparing them, but who knows. So Moses and Aaron and all the people of Israel dedicated the Levites carefully, following Jehovah's instructions to Moses. The Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes, and Aaron presented them to the Lord in a gesture of offering. He then performed the rite of atonement over them to purify them. After that, they went into the tabernacle as assistants to Aaron and his sons. Everything was done just as the Lord had commanded Moses. The Lord also instructed Moses, the Levites are to begin serving in the tabernacle at the age of 25 and are to retire at the age of 50. After retirement, they can assist with various light duties in the tabernacle, but will have no regular responsibilities. Jehovah gave these instructions to Moses while he and the rest of the Israelites were on the Sinai Peninsula during the first month of the second year after leaving Egypt. The people of Israel must celebrate the Passover annually on the 14th day of the first month, beginning in the evening. Be sure to follow all of my instructions concerning this celebration. So Moses announced that the Passover celebration would begin on the evening of the 14th, there in the Sinai Peninsula, just as the Lord had commanded. But as it happened, some of the men had just attended a funeral and were ceremonially defiled by having touched the dead. So they could not eat the Passover lamb that night. They came to Moses and Aaron and explained their problem and protested at being forbidden from offering their sacrifice to the Lord at the time they had appointed. Moses said he would ask the Lord about it, and this was God's reply. If any of the people of Israel now or in the generations to come are defiled at Passover time because of touching a dead body, or if they are on a journey and cannot be presented, they may still celebrate the Passover. But 1 month later, on the 14th day of the second month, beginning in the evening, they are to eat the lamb at that time, with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They must not leave any of it until the next morning, and must not break a bone of it, and must follow all the regular instructions concerning the Passover. But anyone who is not defiled, and anyone who is not away on a trip and yet refuses to celebrate the Passover at the regular time shall be excommunicated from the people of Israel for refusing to sacrifice to Jehovah at the proper time. He must bear his guilt. And if a foreigner is living among you and wants to celebrate the Passover meal to the Lord, the Passover to the Lord, he shall follow all these same instructions. There is one law for all. On the day the tabernacle was raised, the cloud covered it, and the evening the cloud changed to the appearance of fire and stayed that way throughout the night. It was always so, that daytime cloud changing to the appearance of fire at night. When the cloud lifted, the people of Israel when the cloud lifted, the people of Israel moved on to wherever it stopped, and they camped there. In this way they journeyed at the command of the Lord, and stopped where he told them to, then remained there as long as the cloud stayed. If it stayed a long time, then they would stay a long time. But if it stayed only a few days, then they remained only a few days, for so the Lord had instructed them. Sometimes the fire cloud stayed only during the night and moved on the next morning, but day or night, when it moved, the people broke camp and followed. If the cloud stayed above the tabernacle 2 days, a month, or a year, this is how long the people of Israel stayed. But as soon as it moved, they moved. So it was that they camped or traveled at the commandment of the Lord, and whatever the Lord told Moses they should do, they did. Now the Lord said to Moses, "Make 2 trumpets of beaten silver to be used for summoning the people to assemble and for signaling the breaking of camp. When both trumpets are blown, the people will know that they are to gather at the entrance of the tabernacle. But if only one is blown, then only the chiefs of the tribe of Israel shall come to you." Different trumpet blast. Wait, what? Different trumpet blast will be necessary to distinguish between the summonings, between the summons to assemble and the signal to break camp and move onward. When the travel sign is blown, when the travel sign is blown, the tribes camped on the east side of the tabernacle shall leave first. At the second signal, the tribe on the south side shall go. Only the priests are permitted to blow the trumpets. This is a permanent instruction to be followed from generation to generation. When you arrive in the promised land and go to war against your enemies, God will hear and save you. God will hear you and save you from your enemies when you sound the alarm with these trumpets. Use the trumpets in times of gladness too, blowing them at your annual festivals festivals, and at the beginning of each month to rejoice over your burnt offerings and peace offerings. And God will be redeemed of his covenant with you, for I am Jehovah your God. The cloud lifted from the tabernacle on the 20th day of the second month of the second year of Israel's leaving Egypt. So the Israelites left the Sinai wilderness and followed the cloud until it stopped in the wilderness of Parah. This was their first journey after having received the Lord's travel instructions to Moses. At the head of the march was the tribe of Judah, grouped behind its flag and led by Nahshon, the son of, I don't know what that name is. Next came the tribe of Eshekir, led by Nathaniel, the son of Zior, and the tribe of Zebulun, led by Eliab, the son of Helon. The tabernacle was taken down, and the men of the Gershon and Merari, division of their tribe of Levi, were next in the line of march, carrying the tabernacle upon their shoulders. Then came the flag of the camp of Reuben, with Elizur son of Shedeur leading his people. Next was the tribe of Simon, headed by Shelema, the son of, and the tribe of Gad, led by Azupho, the son of Deuel. Again, my reading is terrible because I do not know how to pronounce these names, but that's okay. I'm going to still try to read them anyways. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to stop right now. This is a 13-minute video. I'm on Numbers 11 to Numbers 12, page 122 to page 123. That's where I'm going to leave it off for now, and tomorrow I'll come back, and I'm either going to read another 2 pages of this, or I'm going to read my New Testament, so I'll just see whichever one I feel like reading. But thank you guys so much for watching this. God bless you all, and whoever does watch this, I hope you have an amazing, beautiful day, and I hope your family's okay. And if you have any tips on how to read my Bible more or how to understand my Bible more, just put it in my comments, and I'll try to read those. So thank you for watching. Peace out.